Decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the Cleveland Browns. Ready to go now. Stephen Gostkowski for the Patriots as we are off and running in Foxborough. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage, stuff him in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, setting the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
Now a second down throw for Kaiser. He's got a man. It's Corey Coleman. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. Give him 30 yards there.
If you volunteer to try and cover Corey Coleman, you're likely in for a long game because he can beat you so many different ways. And on that one, short pass turned into excellent yardage, didn't it?
It did indeed. So good. And we talk about you studying the draft, the 2016 draft. You saw explosiveness from him, didn't you?
Certainly did, and I saw it from a variety of positions. He'd be out wide as a receiver, could come inside and work in the slot. But you know what they also did? They'd run him at tailback and actually hand him the ball on some zone plays inside. He's a terrific ball carrier, big time, and that's why we saw the run after the catch that was so impressive there.
They tried to run the counter, just that the defense wasn't fooled.
And when they're not fooled, you see the end result, because what you're doing there, you mentioned the counter. You're using your offensive linemen sometimes to pull or move, to influence the defensive front, to go in that direction and create the space back in the other side and block it appropriately. But you're exactly right. Didn't move him, sat there waiting for him and made the play.
They go play action. Kaiser. This is Crowell on the catch. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They'll toss it to Crowell. Down right around the 25. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run, probing now early to try and get things done later.
7 yards to go on second down. Working out of the gun. Here's Kaiser. A little dump off for Crowell. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It'll be a gain of 6, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. They're still in search of the first down after that last completion. 3rd and 1. Here's Kaiser. He finds Coleman. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Kaiser now. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is knocked down from the side at the 13-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. And the 8th play on this drive coming up.
Let's go!
Kaiser yet again. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Corey Coleman from 13 yards out. And the Browns have taken the early lead. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You can have a lot to handle in this one.
It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns with a football to begin quarter number 2, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Tank Carter coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. And he hits the running back, Dion Lewis. And he'll be out of bounds, getting it across the 25. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on fourth. They do go for it. It's Brady. This is caught. It's Cooks. Brandon Cooks. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Brandon Cooks, 74 yards. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. So it was fourth down. They go deep to try to pick up the first. They pick up more than that. They pick up a score.
I'm not even sure the analytics guys would think that was a good gamble. Fourth down there, going for it. But they pressed the issue. And not only did they complete the pass downfield, how about the run after catch that ends up culminating in a touchdown? That's a huge play.
Gostkowski now out to kick it away. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Let's go.
In motion right comes Gordon. And with the play clock almost stopped, Hugh Jackson's going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. In motion right comes Gordon. They go play action here on first down. Being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go deep back over the middle. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free.
Here we go.
A second down throw now for Kaiser. Dumping it off for Johnson. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1. Short yardage, Kaiser. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Here we go.
On the run, it's Crowell. And some room to work. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that on that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy. and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there.
Come on, Ohio! Ohio!
2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Foxborough after this. Well, the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Here we go! Grand 38! Ohio! Ohio!
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Kaiser. And this is incomplete.
Come on, let's go! What? What?
On 2nd down, Kaiser again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They get the completed pass, but still have more to go here on 3rd down.
Here we go! What?
Off the play fake, Kaiser. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Well, they only had a yard to go. They try to pass the football. Defense blitz. Defense got there.
Yeah, I think on this one, this is probably good scouting, understanding a few tendencies and figuring out that, hey, they may take a shot. And they dialed up the pressure and got to him.
Come on, let's go! What?
4th down, Kaiser. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on down. The runner-up New England Patriots offense back onto the field. I wanted to get your thoughts on the offense for this crew as they go into 2018. How do they stack up, Charles?
Typically, New England, pretty darn stable. One of the goals going into the offseason was to try and hold on to running back Dion Lewis, because coupled with James White, that's a heck of a tandem. Of course, the big fella, Gronk. You know, you find him another all-pro year in 2017. And remember, before 2017 began, they picked up Brandon Cooks in a trade at wide receiver. That paid off in a big way. He had his 3rd straight 1,000-yard season in the NFL. And then, of course, there's Danny Amendola, Chris Hogan, and they expect to get back Julian Edelman for all of 2018, coming off of a knee injury.
Now, before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. On second down, here's Brady. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Instead of the running back in New England, sometimes they like to call them the passing backs. They get them the ball in different ways, don't they?
They certainly do. Think about the ones they've had in recent vintage. You talk about Kevin Falk, Danny Woodhead, Shane Vereen, James White could have been the MVP in the Super Bowl if it wasn't for a certain quarterback that was on the field that day.
Brady now on first down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down.
Right. He's down right here. He's down on the right. Down on the right. Right 20. 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. He's going to wind up and air it out. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
This is such a good read defensively. They know that this offense is going to try to get the ball to their playmaker in space. So what do? They crowd him and send bodies at him. And this one winds up being intercepted.
Following the interception, Kaiser. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Play clock hit 0. Don't know what went wrong there, Charles, but it's going to cost them 5 yards.
Has to be some organization from the sideline. Sometimes when you're trying to decide on what play to send in, the play caller has to move a little bit faster.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10.
Let's go.
In motion right comes Gordon. Play fake. Kaiser buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep, and that's caught inside the 35. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. On 1st and 10, Kaiser. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. On 4th down, off goes Kaiser. On comes the Browns kicker, Zane Gonzalez, for the field goal attempt. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And the kick by Gonzalez is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. It's a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they get the field goal near the end of the first half to expand that lead.
Yeah, that's got to feel good, but they can't let up. Now on the kickoff, they've got to make sure they don't give up a big return or big yardage to set up the other team for one last chance to score themselves.
After the field goal, here's Gonzalez to kick it off. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. So the Patriots coming out now. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And Cooks has it over the middle. And they'll get it all the way out near midfield to the 45. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Shelling through the defense. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there, just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Brady now on 1st down. Sets up the screen to Lewis. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
I'm guessing, partner, that if we're in the huddle with the Patriots right now, there's not a single guy that thinks they have any chance of coming back in this one, especially not with Tom Brady there.
Yeah, who's Tom Brady? What's he done in the past as far as comebacks are concerned? They're down right now, but that can evaporate quickly with him in the huddle. Fresh set of downs here. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another 1st down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. He's letting it fly for Cook. It's caught at the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Brandon Cooks, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Pats able to cash in for 6. The point after try for Gostkowski. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. It's a short kick, taken near the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
Now it's Crowell, and he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Now a second down throw for Kaiser. Throw left side complete. It's Coleman. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play that time for Cleveland. And even 40 yards. So the offense has it 1st and 10. This is Crowell. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Again, it's Crowell. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The Browns on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Come on, let's go! What?
From the shotgun, it's Kaiser. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 6, and that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
They'll run it again with Crowell. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the 1st on the ground. They'll try and run for it with Crowell. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
To me, that's a terrific run on 1st and goal at the 3. They got 2 yards. I'd line right back up and give it to him again.
And now it's 2nd and goal. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Play action. Kaiser. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This for a 4th quarter lead. And Gonzalez puts this one through. And with that, they have taken the lead by a point here in the 4th. So the drive here ends with a field goal, and that does give them the lead, but this one is still a long ways from over.
And you love to be able to look up at the scoreboard and see that you're out in front, but then you take one look across the field and see that offense is raring to come back out, and you think, I don't know that field goals are going to be enough to get us home.
Oh, and now he bowls him over. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And leading here late, so a chance for the defense to really close out this game if they can halt the offense. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tough.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
And at this stage of the game, time a factor, time on their side as they just try to eke out the final precious moments of this one. 2nd down, Kaiser. Over the middle, complete. That's Coleman. And he'll go down at the 28. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this.
Here we go.
Kaiser to throw. He finds Coleman. And a big hit at the end of that one. He's knocked down hard. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a 1st down. Well, they have had no answer for this connection all night long.
You just have to think in a 2-minute situation, that's got to be a concentration lap. You know they're going to go back to him with the game that he's been having.
And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
And they're throwing here. Kaiser, screenplay, Johnson. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a 3rd down. The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This time it's 3rd and 3. Kaiser. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. It's a gain of 6, and that ought to just about do it. A road win in the National Football League.